Okay, today we're going to be talking about the Falken Azenis RT660. Now this is Falken's new tire, and I'm not even going to lie. I read about it on the forums. People were asking about it. They were talking about it on the NSX forums. And I was like, oh, this is a great opportunity because if you remember in our old video, we bought some Forgeline wheels for the NSX. And I wanted to wait till the summer before I bought an extreme summer performance tire, which this one is. And so it was like perfect timing. I was like, I can make a video about the new tire, talk about it, show it, and then it's just a win-win. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive right in.
The Azenis RT660 is Falken's extreme performance summer tire, developed for motorsports enthusiasts, participants in track days, or any driver looking for competition-ready levels of dry traction and handling. The Azenis RT660 is designed to provide maximum performance in warm, dry to damp conditions, and like all extreme performance summer tires, it is not intended to be serviced, stored, nor driven in near and below freezing temperatures, through snow, or on ice. Utilizing a motorsports-inspired tread compound enhances the traction delivered by the Azenis RT660 for acceleration, braking, and handling in dry and wet conditions. The low void, symmetric pattern maximizes the rubber in contact with the surface. Massive shoulders deliver extreme levels of lateral grip, and the broad, continuous center rib provides solid on-center feel and longitudinal traction for acceleration and braking. Deep, circumferential grooves and full-depth notches help evacuate water from the contact patch to enhance hydroplaning resistance. The internal construction of the Azenis RT660 features a 2-ply polyester casing utilizing Falken's crosshatch carcass design to enhance handling and stability. 2 wide steel belts support the tread area and are reinforced by 2 polyamide cap plies to further improve handling and high-speed capability. Note: tires exposed to temperatures of 20 degrees Fahrenheit or lower must be permitted to gradually return to temperatures of at least 40 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 24 hours before they are flexed in any manner, such as by adjusting inflation pressures, mounting them on wheels, or using them to support, roll, or drive a vehicle. Flexing of the specialized rubber compounds used in extreme performance summer tires during cold weather use can result in irreversible compound cracking. While compound cracking is not a warrantable condition because it occurs as the result of improper use or storage, tires exhibiting compound cracking must be replaced.
Okay, we have learned a lot about the new Falken Azenis RT660. So let's talk about the NSX, and then we'll talk about tires and wheels and go from there. So the NSX had a lot of different wheel combinations, but I'm just going to be talking about 2, and that's the 91 and 93 and then the 94 and above. So the 91, which our NSX is a 91, came with 15-inch wheel diameter wheels in the front and 16-inch in the rear. Small, I know. And then in 94, they increased that size to 16-inch in the front and 17 in the rear. Now, the aftermarket Forgeline wheels that we bought match that OEM 94 configuration. They're 16-inch in the front and 17-inch in the rear. Now, that's a problem because a lot of people who like to keep that same configuration run into a tire availability option. Pretty big serious one too. So let me go ahead and show you. All right. So when you go to Discount Tire, now I do want to give a quick disclaimer. I know a lot of people have connections. I know they have local shops. I know they could get tires from overseas, but I'm going to be talking about companies that apply to the majority of us. National companies, the ones that are in every city pretty much, and the ones that when people are searching for, they might not have those connections or they might not be available to them, like myself, and this is what they have. So the first one is going to be Discount Tire. Now, when you put in 1994 Acura NSX on Discount Tire, the first thing they do to give you for the front, which the front is a 215/45 R16. Now, they only give you 2 options, and one of those options is a winter tire. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the rear. The rear, now there's 58 options for the rear, and those are 245s, 40 R17s, but here's the part that sucks, right? I like to have matching tires. I mean, I'm sure we all like to have matching tires, right? Well, essentially, Discount Tire says there is 0 matching tires for the Acura NSX. So, all right, that's not good, right? So then I go to the second website, which I think is real popular, and that's Tire Rack. Now I put in the same information for Tire Rack, and for the front, we had 4 options, a little better. And then in the back, we had 68 options. Now, before I tell you what type of set options they had, I do want to quickly go back to the Falken Azenis tire. Because when I was on Tire Rack in a couple months before this, there is the tire Falken Azenis RT660K+. Now, I know that this tire was very popular with the NSX community. It's been in use for a while. You could find the right configurations for a while, and it was kind of like the to-go tire. Now, I'm not saying it was the best tire, but it's the tire that was available to the masses. Now, essentially, when that tire, I guess it's been in service for a long time, the Azenis, the Falken Azenis RT660 is supposed to not essentially, I'm not sure if it's going to replace it completely, but it's the newest, besting advancement from the RT615K+. So that's an exciting thing. Now let's go back to Tire Rack. So Tire Rack busted out 2 complete sets for us, which is exciting. The first set was a BF Goodrich G-Force Rival S1.5, and the second set was the Falken Azenis RT660. So at the end of the day, we only have pretty much 2 options. Before that, we were pretty much stuck to sourcing it through your connection or overseas or wherever, or you were trying to put the Falken Azenis RT615K+. Now, I could be wrong, but if I'm correct, the previous Azenis, you had to kind of mess with either the front configuration for 225 or the rear was a 255. I apologize for not knowing that, but those are the tires that people utilize. Now, the thing about this is that people, I like to stay within the confines of the way the car was built. It's just me. I'm kind of lame like that. I know you could do all this fancy geometry and suspension math and get a really cool setup, but I like to just kind of stick with the dimensions that it was, a 215 and then the 245 in the rear. All right, guys, well, we're really excited to install the new Falken Azenis RT660s on these awesome Forgeline wheels, and we're gonna put these on the NSX, and we can't wait to show them to you guys. Well, I really appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And guys, we'll talk to you soon.